Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, it's the Thanksgiving edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 24th of November. James Spann here. Hope you've had a great day with your family. Sitting back, watching a little football, checking the weather. Got some interesting forecast challenges for us this weekend. So let's get in there and talk about it. First off, some of the Skycam shots around the network. And man, oh man, has this been a perfect holiday or what? That's the Chehaw Skycam looking south from Alabama's highest mountain, not a cloud in the sky. Look at the Tom Bigby River as seen from the Skycam at the Demopolis Civic Center. And to be at Gulf Shores on a Thanksgiving evening. Just beautiful. All right, water vapor satellite shot. Got dry air here. Big storm, big trough coming into the southwest United States, and that will be the big player in our weather late this weekend. But again, in the short term, we're in great shape. Dry air, surface high right on top of us, about 1,030 millibars, 1030 high. And that's going to set the stage for one more nice day tomorrow. Temperatures this afternoon are looking good. Everybody in the 60s, two exceptions, upper 50s for Decatur and Huntsville. The warmest spot there, Alexander City at 69, Birmingham at 66. And around the nation, temperatures just where they ought to be. The really cold air is trapped way up north. There's a watch warning map. No weather issues for the eastern half of the nation. It's been a great day for everybody over the east, including the big parade cities up in the northeast this morning. Out in the northwest, a high wind watch for parts of Montana and winter weather advisories for parts of Idaho and Montana. And rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. And this is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1 inch here. And that would be Saturday night and Sunday, maybe early next week. Tough call. Let's get in there and take a look. It's model madness. But in the short term, we're in good shape. This is tomorrow at noon off the 12Z GFS. The trough is well to the west. The ridge is in place here. So one more very nice day. We'll forecast a good supply of sunshine with a high in the upper 60s, more than likely. Saturday, starting off the weekend, the trough begins to sharpen as it lifts out and phases up. Down below that, this is noon Saturday. Showers along that cold front from near Chicago down to Little Rock and Dallas-Fort Worth. Very cold air flooding in behind that. And again, notice how we're starting to see a little increase in moisture, a few green specks. I think we'd better mention a small chance of a shower Saturday afternoon, including the Iron Bowl. Just a small chance, just in case a shower breaks out. But clearly the big organized rains will be west of here. And then Sunday at noon, look at this. The GFS has the whole rain event over at noon Sunday. It's got the rain here basically from midnight Saturday night until about 9 o'clock Sunday morning, and that's it. And it turns cold. The 540 line is below Birmingham. And it's got everything progressive instead of this closed upper-low solution. We'll check the RPM. This is at 2 a.m. Sunday, and this is when the rain should be heaviest. In fact, this is suggesting maybe some convection, but it would be elevated convection. There is no surface-based instability, which is good, meaning no severe weather threat, but the heaviest rain would come basically in the middle of the night Saturday night, the pre-dawn hours Sunday, and then Sunday morning at 10 a.m., the RPM is in pretty good agreement with the GFS. It's got the rain out of here. And look at the blue up there. That's snow falling over Tennessee, if this is right. And we actually saw one run of the RPM that developed the snow down into extreme North Alabama over the Tennessee Valley. We're not going to mention that. We'll just mention rain Saturday night and then tapering off Sunday. But hang on. Let's look at the European. Ooh, this is Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, and it's got us in rain. So who do you believe? The GFS has us dry Sunday evening at 6 o'clock with the rain well to the east. The GFS is much slower. What it does, it develops this cutoff low. Look at Monday evening at 6 o'clock. It's still wet. You can pick out where the cutoff is by looking at the thickness values. We'll go to Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, and that cutoff is to the south, and we're still wet. So the European is suggesting we'll have rain Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And even Wednesday still looks wet off the European. And again, here's the deal. This is the upper level look Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. And you can see what it's doing here. The European cuts off an upper low, and it just drifts it south of here. with the main westerlies up north. And you know, the GFS kind of gave us that look for a while, but it's backed off and it's got everything progressive. So the first half of next week, who do you like? The European, it's wet. You like the GFS, it's dry. Generally speaking, the European handles medium range stuff a little better, and I think out of respect to that, we'll just kind of hang on to some chance of rain Monday, and we'll watch trends. We'll go back to the GFS. You see what it's doing. Monday, it's got the trough well to the east, and we're bone dry on Monday. Tuesday, hey, nothing. We're dry. We start to warm up back into the low 60s, and Wednesday, same deal. Beautiful, sunny with low 60s. But again, there's the European Wednesday. It's got us wet with that upper low around and much cooler with highs only in the 50s. Goodness. All right, Thursday, back to the GFS. It's a week from today. Next cold front approaching from the west. And then on the Friday of next week, look at this. It develops another upper low, and that looks cold and unsettled. And the 540 thickness lines are there, but that's mainly because of the cold air aloft. That's not cold enough for snow in the low levels. But interesting patterns here. Challenging patterns. We'll check the end of the forecast on the 6th of December, right there toward the end of the forecast. And ooh, goodness, look at the amplitude here. Look at the ridge pumped up, tapping that Arctic air, pulling it down south. And look at the cold air flooding the east. Goodness, if this is right, that will be frigid air around December the 6th for much of the east, including Alabama. And then by the 10th, we see the flow relaxing, and that looks kind of benign out there. NAO not really helping much. It's just kind of hugging the neutral line. So again, I'll just say this is a challenging forecast. We'll leave it at that, but that's a long look at a complex forecast here, and we'll watch it in coming days. Always fun to watch this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. We'll crank out one video tomorrow. We're on the one-a-day holiday schedule, and if you are around here, we've got newscast this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10, the regular schedule on ABC 3340 tonight. So join us on the TV side if you can. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving day, and God bless.